Morning guys, this is Keith with Panther Creek Bushcraft. Today I'm going to show you how to make a camp chair. Stick around. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is cut down 2 trees that are about wrist thick. This one is good and straight. It's fairly long. I should be able to get quite a bit of material out of it. Okay, I've got the tree down. Now I'm going to cut a few limbs off and cut it to length. And I'm going to cut it. I'm going to try and get as much out of it as I can. So I'm going to cut it right here where it starts to get crooked. Okay, I've got one piece cut here. It's about shoulder high, and I'm going to cut 3 more this length. I put it up here to mark it, slide it out of the way, and cut this one. Okay, I'll cut a couple more and I'll be back. Okay, so what's going to happen here is I'm going to have these 2 pieces lashed together here to make a frame. And as you can see, I mean, that's not going to be a very strong joint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in about halfway on this one, right in here, and I'm going to notch it like this. Do the same thing on this one, and that gives us a long flat spot that we can lash together and it'll be good and solid. So I'm going to bring it over here on the stump, and I'm going to start right in here, I think. And I want this to be as flat as possible, so I want to do a good job. Something like that. That looks pretty good. The hard part is making 2 that match. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, that's a bit of a steep angle. I think I need to take a little more off the top. something like that. Okay, see what that looks like. Okay, that is looking much better. So I'll make a couple more and I'll be back. Okay, now to lash this together, just like that, I'm going to tie an overhand loop in the end of this 36 bank line, small loop, and I'm going to leave myself plenty of tag, and I'm going to cut off about 18 inches or so. I feed this in through that loop. And now I can really cinch down on this. I can get that good and tight. Make a couple wraps. And then, with these two tag ends, I can just tie an overhand knot to hold it. An overhand knot is just simply left over right, right over left. And cut off the extra. Again, give myself plenty of tag. Dress up that knot a little bit. Okay, I'll finish tying these knots and I'll get back to you. Okay, the next thing I want to do is decide about how high I want the seat. And I think I'm going to go like this. Remember, the seat is going to sit on top of this, so it's going to be a little higher than that. And I want to get it the same off the ends. And I think we're good right there. So I'm going to take my saw and mark where that goes. Now I'm going to cut in maybe 3/4 of an inch. And the same on this side. Okay. Now I can just take the axe or my knife and pop these chunks out, and I'll have a notch. Okay. Stand this up and clean these notches up a little bit. Same on this side. And when I get this done, I'll be back. Okay, I wanted to show you this notch here is pretty rough. And my next piece isn't going to sit in there good and tight. So I take my knife and I clean it up a little bit so that it's good and flat. There, that is a good clean notch. So now, I take the piece I'm going to use to support the seat. It's this one. Put him in here. And now I want to notch this one a little as well. Margin. And do the same thing. Got my stop cut made. And I've got a notch. Let's set this in here and see what it looks like. And that is actually pretty good. It's actually very good. So now, do the same thing on this end. Okay, I didn't get a very good split on that one. I'm going to check the fit. And yeah, I'm going to have to work on this one. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, we've got our notches made and cleaned up. So now I'm going to lash it all together. And I'm going to start off with that overhand loop, leaving myself plenty of tag. And I'm going to cut off about that much cordage. Now, I'm going to go under, around, under, over, under and around. Under this one, back over. And now, I've gotten back to where this little tag is, and I tie a simple overhand knot. Right over left, left over right. Okay. Do it again on this side. There we go. Okay, now it's starting to take shape. This stick here is just a prop helping me hold everything together. I only have 2 hands. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to lash a support right here. And what this does is it allows these pieces to lay back and pinch against these. And then after it does that, I won't need my prop anymore. So, there's no need to notch this piece, I don't think, because it is not really holding that much weight. So we'll start again with our overhand loop. And let's see. Now, same thing for the other side. There we go. Okay, so here's the finished product. Let's test her out. Not bad. Seems solid. It's comfortable. A couple things. I left these are loose, and the only reason I did that is so I can take this apart and move it around because it is pretty heavy like it is. So these can definitely be lashed down. Also, you can cut some more to go up the back. I think it's plenty comfortable just as it is. But again, that's totally up to you, whatever you want to do. Okay, so here's a little walk around so you could see exactly how it's made. Okay guys, I guess that's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.